Okay, so apparently it's not 9:30, it's 10:30, so I'm an hour early. So the manager was like, "You can go to the shrine in the meantime." They want us to drive up there 5 miles per hour with your hazards on. Nothing's changed. But I don't know, guys. I still can't find her group. I mean, even if I don't find her, I'm still the one that has to take her home. So I'll eventually run into her. She ain't missing me right now anyway. Yo, peace and love, guys. I ain't gonna lie, I can't believe I got exclusive access on the Kobe's. Like, I did not plan on, I mean, when do you ever plan on getting exclusive access? But anyway, let's just jump into it. I'm assuming you guys seen the first video. If you haven't, go ahead and check it out. But let's start with the box. The box is a dead giveaway, and I've never seen a Kobe box look like this. Like, look at the other boxes, what I'll call them. It's flat, and I've seen other Kobe 6 boxes like this. Not so much as with the scales and everything like this retail box, and even the label's different. The other says black and red, and the retail says crimson, and that's just me pointing out all the little nuances of the retail box and the other box. And this box, it's nice. It's never been scaled up. Maybe that's a Grinch thing, I don't know. Don't have a retail pair of Grinches, but that's the first thing that stood out. And that's usually the way to determine those kind of sneakers is the box. But look at these beauties, man. I'm so happy I got a pair. It was like $209 after tax, which I really didn't plan on spending. But I mean, I couldn't help it. As soon as I seen that exclusive access pop up, I just went through with the credit card purchase, and boom, here we have them. And they're really, really nice. Like, I like these better than the OG Grinches simply because I got exclusive access with this pair. But I mean, damn, just look how crispy and clean these are. Like, there's not, I don't know, guys. I just got lucky. Merry Christmas early to me. Santa's good is all I can say. But the Grinch is good is what I should say. And I'm gonna bring the other pair out here in a second. We'll compare the two, and then I'll do a little performance test with the retail pair, and I'll let you guys know how these compare to the other pair as far as the performance on the court. I'm gonna let you know right now, I haven't played basketball since I did the last review of these Kobe's, so I was a little rusty. It's not an excuse, but I mean, it is what it is. And I guess the word is from Vanessa Bryant. She put out a message saying that they're releasing 3 or 4 times the amount of these reverse Grinches than they ever have released a Kobe ever in Kobe sneaker history, I guess. So maybe that's why I got a pair. And it was weird because they said on the sneakers app that you couldn't have hit on like since 2020 with the Kobe's. And here's the other pair. We're just going to call them other for the sake of the comparison. Here's the retail. Little bit of differences. They're what does Troll Mageddon say? They're undetectable on feet, maybe even on court. But what I can say, it's hard to tell these apart. I mean, it's getting scary these days, guys. It's getting really scary. I mean, here in this video, you can tell because one's a little bit more crunched up because I shot around in the other pair once before, and they were really, really good. Make sure you check that video out. In the carbon fiber, it was different. Even the placement of the carbon fiber. See, it stops right there for the retail. And if you look at the other, for some reason, it keeps going. So I'm not really sure about that. I'm not really sure. Looks like it's a little thinner around the toe box, like that part that says like Phenomenon or whatever that says on the toe box. It's a little thinner on the retail. Not really a big detail, I guess, but just something to point out. Looking at the heel counter right there, it's a little thinner than the other from what I can tell. And this is just very minuscule stuff. Like if you look right there, it's a little thinner, that red, and look how thick it is right there on the other. Not the end of the world, just something that's worth pointing out. Taking another look at the heel counter, you see the other is a little bit more smushed, and that's probably because I played in them. But I just kind of noticed that the retail is just a more compressed, smaller sneaker. But let's see how they play on foot. And guys, I'm gonna keep it honest. I really did not want to come to the gym. It's like 30 degrees outside. My car had a bunch of snow on it, but I was like, you know what? These shoes come out tomorrow. Let's get this video out because I really wanted to see how the retail compared to the other. And to my surprise, they weren't really that different. They really, really weren't. Like, Would I spend the money on a retail pair resell if I didn't get exclusive access? No, because I already have the first pair that I got, and they are almost just as good. Now, like I said just a second ago, the retail feels like overall a more, I don't know how to explain it, it's just more of a smaller shoe. They're not cut as big as the other. I don't know how that happens, but that's just what they feel like. Now, as far as the tech, the word is on the street that the other has a different type of airbag setup, and I don't really know if that's true because I haven't cut one open myself to compare the two. And I don't really know what's inside the retail pair because I haven't cut a pair either. But I can say they perform similar, not exact, because I don't think any basketball sneaker is exact. Like I had two different KD 15s and both of them felt different. I mean, sort of the same, but they were different in their own right. And that's the same thing with these reverse Grinches. It's like sort of the same feel, but not really. And if I had to pick, it really wouldn't matter. Would I take the retail over the other? Of course. It looks just a little bit more sharper, more uniform, but it's really hard to tell, guys. It's really, really hard to tell. And it's so cold in Colorado right now. Like I'm in the gym. I actually like never warmed up. My basketball was in my car for like 2 weeks, and my basketball felt like, oh, okay, I thought I was gonna make that one too. The basketball felt like a brick. It never felt really good in my hand. But you know how it goes. As soon as you put a pair of Kobe's on, the shot just kind of like comes back. But my shot is the only thing I got. Like as soon as I like lose my shot or stop shooting, it's over for me. But as long as I keep my form like it is right now, just like a combination of Michael Jordan and Stephen Curry, I'll be okay. But back to the sneaker. Now, am I saying go ahead and just not pay resale and get this other pair? I don't really know. I'm saying performance-wise, it doesn't really matter. And if you've been watching my channel for a long time, I've proven that most of these shoes coming from the other world are just as good. In some cases, they are better. They just are. Like it's been proven. And the future is really bright for the Kobe line right about now. Vanessa Bryant and Nike is saying that there's a bunch of Kobe's coming out, Kobe 6s, and I've seen a list, and there's a lot of beautiful Kobe's out. The 8s are going really hard right now, but it's very exciting time for the Kobe line. And just like the Jordan lineup, these will still be rivaled with the other world, is what I'm calling it for the sake of the video. The other world, you know, they got kicks too, and there's a lot of people out there that are not hitting on the shoes, or not getting exclusive access. Like tomorrow, I'm going to try to get another pair, you know, same for Russ. But I doubt I'll hit. Again, they're definitely not going to let me hit on another pair of reverse Grinches. But I thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. I kind of hustled to get this one out on release day of the shoe. Good luck to you guys. Peace, love, and light. And I am out. One. Make sure you follow me on IG and all that good stuff too.